first, let's ask the question as who's to go up against Sadiq Khan to become the next Mayor of London. There are 7 in the race to become the Conservative candidate. Minister for London, Paul Scully, has thrown his hat in the ring this morning, saying his first act, if he were to become mayor, is to turn off the ULEZ cameras, the ultra-low emission zone. Well, Mr Scully, who's Secretary of State, Minister for Tech and the Digital Economy, as well as Minister for London, can join us now. Mr Scully, thank you for your time. Just on that hat you've got as the Digital Minister, I wondered if you could just react to this news that 1 million people have cut themselves off the internet because of the cost of broadband, and only 95% have taken up the I think, £200 available to tide them over on bills. Why is that? Has the government failed them?
No, we need to do more, not just the government, but across the industry as well, to promote social tariffs. There's a range of tariffs, low tariffs available to broadband. It's quite a diverse market now, but clearly the sector needs to be doing more. We'll push that out.
What, so the companies themselves need to make people more aware of that, do you think?
Absolutely. You know, we want to keep people connected. It is a connected world now. We do not want to have inequalities and people excluded from a digital world. So we need to make people aware of the low tariffs that they can still use to get on, especially for their children who are learning and older people who need to remain connected. So that is all about awareness.
Now, as we say, you're also Minister for London, but you want to go up the rung of the ladder a bit more in terms of being Mayor. But we do reflect that you were involved in the campaign in 2018 in the London local elections when the Conservatives registered their lowest ever number of seats in the capital. Are you the right man for the job?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, this isn't stepping up, this is stepping across. I've been delivering across 4 different government departments for Londoners, unlike the Mayor of London, who is actually seeking to deflect rather than to deliver. So, you know, this is the greatest city in the world. It can be even greater. You're not going to find that with the current mayor, who with TfL nearly bust, with the Met Police in special measures, the Fire Brigade in special measures, and not enough housing being built. I'm someone that will actually roll my sleeves up and actually deliver. You can see that in my experience, having dealt with the Horizon Post Office scandal, probably the biggest miscarriage of justice in British court history, starting to bring that to an end. Started working with the hospitality sector during COVID. During that time, actually winning 2 awards from the sector in recognition of the work that I've been doing there. My aim is to roll up my sleeves and get on with the job of delivering for Londoners.
Yeah, well, surely the most pressing issue is the Met Police. What are you going to do about them?
Yeah, well, look, first of all, clearly we need more police on the street, but the police that are on the street have got to have the confidence of the public, and they've obviously, the many police officers that are doing a great job should not be tarred with the brush of those really bad apples that need to be weeded out. We need to do that by making sure Sir Mark Rowley, the Commissioner of the Police, has all the tools to do the job, including resources to vet police coming in properly and continue to vet them, have that continual process throughout. We also need to train our police better as well to avoid situations like we saw at the weekend with the Super Royal fan being arrested because police were not listening.
Do you share the view, though, that the Met should be given a reform, an overhaul, perhaps even renamed and start from scratch again?
No, I don't think it's all about rebranding and these kind of things. It's about doing the fundamentals properly. And I think Sir Mark Rowley needs that space, but also the resource to be able to continue the work that he's doing. Because this is policing by consent. We need to have the confidence of the public to be able to tackle knife crime, county lines, burglaries, auto thefts, and those kind of things that affect us all on a day-to-day basis.
Is there a danger in terms of your campaign that you're pushing so hard on one single issue, though, and that is ULEZ, the ultra-low emission zone, that it could turn people off?
Well, I'm not. I'm talking about housing, I'm talking about crime, I'm talking about wider transport. But ULEZ is actually something that for many people was the first time that they've looked at the current Mayor of London, because normally he's just so busy deflecting and virtue signalling, he's not actually doing anything for Londoners. The first time they've seen him, they really don't like what he's doing for them. So that's something that's exercising people in outer London, But London is not one homogenous map. It's a global London, a local London, and a capital city. Haringey is different from Bexley. It's different from Westminster. And we've got to make sure that we're addressing all of the issues for all of those 9 million people.
Yeah, in their own manner, or manners, as, of course, we remember from the days of the Sweeney, etc. But Paul Scully, thanks for joining us there at Westminster. I know you've had to hang on for us, but much appreciated. Thanks for joining us on GB News.